See, this is where the creator economy gets ugly. Because everybody loves the fans when they're clipping and posting and looking out for you and posting great comments and being on your side. You feel so warm and fuzzy. It's like, go, man, go. Arguing, keeping the show alive, making the brand feel bigger than it is. But it's the second somebody figures out those fans have value. Now it turns into tiers, fees, access, ownership, and pay me if you want to keep me doing what I was already doing for free. And Joe Buttons might call that business, but the fans are looking at it like it's betrayal.
What Joe Budden and his manager just did to their own fans is really unforgivable. This is some nasty stuff. Joe has this manager called Ian. Ian is like the mastermind behind Joe Budden's success. He's the reason why Joe Budden even started Patreon, the podcast. Ian is the mastermind of all the strategies that you have seen implemented to make Joe Budden make $1 million a month on that Patreon. So when Joe Budden found out that Twitter was getting rid of the Twitter communities, it was a no-brainer that Ian would be who he enlisted to help him figure out how to navigate from here. Joe Budden podcast had one of the biggest fan-created, fan-ran Twitter comms on the internet. This is where fans came to post clips, talk about the podcast, vote for Potter of the Week. Joe Budden TV community on Twitter was like the one stop for all things Joe Budden that all the Joe Budden podcast fans went to. So when Twitter announced they were taking that away, Joe Budden and Ian realized, hey, there's a problem here, but there's also an opportunity. The problem here is, well, the fans need to go somewhere, right? Because having this space where our fans can come and discuss the show, it keeps them engaged and it creates this like cult-like fandom. However, there's an opportunity here because if Twitter is getting rid of it, well, we could just create our own. But Joe Budden and Ian didn't really understand how Twitter comms work. So they contacted the creators of the Twitter community to kind of ask, yo, put us on game. But they presented it as if, hey, Twitter is getting rid of like these communities. We're trying to empower you guys and help you guys and give you guys the tools to figure out what the next step is. So the fans told them everything about how Twitter comms work, how to keep the members engaged, how to promote it, what are certain tools and things the members need. They gave them all the game and told them everything about how these Twitter communities work and how to keep people engaged and active. They were under the assumption that Ian was gonna help them and assist them with the tools, the resources to start the community or to transfer their community off Twitter to another platform. What they didn't expect was for Ian to take all the game and all the sauce they gave him and essentially rob them blind.
I mean, these views don't grow on trees. These videos ain't gonna watch themselves.
Well,
Hello?
okay. Well,
Hi.
quick story time. Once upon a time, Twitter had announced that, they was going to get rid of, the communities, right? So, there was a few of us brainstorming, including, the great Cobb or whatnot. And Cobb had an idea, which I was kind of helping with support as far as building our own community, like a site app type thing. And we had kind of, mentioned it to Ian. I had mentioned how it would be really cool if we could use it through Patreon so that people were already going there, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And what was it? A couple of days ago, there was a JPP community announced.
Oh, you guys were none the wiser? This was after you just... Hold on, wait. You mentioned this, like this would be really cool, but then, oh my God, that's what happened. Then he put the AI generator in there from the other...
So I'm interested to see.
Kate is crazy.
Oh my God.
I'm interested to see how, I'm not, I always support the JBP community. And from what I understand, this was created with us in mind. So I would be, I'm not going to make a decision on it until I have a little bit more information, but I only have the information that, I know was brought to them on our behalf and then, what we've seen rolled out.
Oh my.
Poor girl still got her hopes up, not wanting to accept she got finessed. She got hoodwinked. She got took to the cleaners. She gave out proprietary information thinking it was going to be used to benefit her. and
And
her
Joe Budden
friends, like
podcast.
who started the community, not understanding
Community.
Ian or having no knowledge that Ian was going to take that proprietary information and start a community and undercut them and eat into their pockets. But it gets worse, okay? Now for Joe Budden and Ian to make sure that these fans don't get any wise idea, and start like a competing app to compete with them, or to take the Twitter.com to another platform to compete with the Joe Budden community. Joe Budden then announced that if these fans who are running the community currently wants to post any clips of theirs, they got to pay a $500 a month fee. What that does is effectively destroy and end the current community and all possible competition in the future.
Right, $500. I'm gonna take it easy reacting to Joe. That's for sure.
Because what's a community if you can't post clips in a community unless you pay Joe Budden 6 bands a year, $500 a month? That makes no sense. But the worst part about it is when Joe Budden and Ian needed the information on how to run communities, they came to them and said they love what they do. They want to help them preserve what they do. They want to, give them the resources and the tools. They are amazing. Then they launched their own community, and to destroy the current one, they launched a $500 a month tier. And if you don't want to pay that, you can't clip up their podcast or post any clips. Most people pay the clippers.
Right.
You got to pay Joe Budden.
But that lets you know how strong Joe Budden is to be able to even pull something like that off. The audacity to have that sort of a mindset going in.
Clip up his show now.
And then, you know what else too? Hold on now, let's get into it. When Micah and Danny and Dub was up here telling all their analytics to Ian, he's like, oh, we didn't even factor in. Y'all remember that space? He's like, oh, we didn't even factor in the other people of the community and all their analytics and the JBT community page. He was asking them about their impressions and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
That was, I thought y'all working.
You want to know what kind of money y'all was
trying
getting?
to fool me. What's going on?
I mean, it's Ian. Build it. If you build it, they will come.
Did Ian snaky like that?
I don't know. All I know is Joe sat up here. What was that, last Sunday, and said, Ian.
Out for Ian.
He said, watch out for Ian.
Watch out for Ian.
Yo, that nigga Ian asked y'all analytics one by one and asked.
It's always good to have somebody who's not a face, that's not on the mic, that you can blame stuff on. That's why most artists have managers to say the stuff that they want to say, but they don't feel like saying, so they can keep a friendly face.
Imagine if we combine that and centralize it in one place. Oh my God!
But again, I'm trying not to. Maybe this is the bad part of me. I'm trying to, because like from what I understand, like some of this was made with us in mind. So I'm not saying condemn it. I don't know what's going on right now.
There was a right way to do this, in my opinion. There was a right way to do this, but they chose to do it in like the most slimiest, sus way possible. If Joe Budden would have came out and said, "Hey, listen, man, we launching our own communities. Y'all do you guys over here. This would be for the fans who want to come over here and pay for something extra. They can always have this tier of community." Cool. But essentially launching their community, then doing everything possible to destroy the current community, while at the same time concealing their intentions when they was asking the creators of these communities for all the information they need to create a better competitor. These people are cruel. Now, the worst part about it is,
he helped you destroy yourself.
They just said,
that's basically you ask them. They like the people to make you dig your own hole. If you understand what I'm saying, if you were in the mafia, they'd be like, "Hey, could you dig this hole for me, guy? Figure it out. Could you dig it?"
I hear that, that Ian and others was asking like all the creators for the analytics, right, where the traffic was coming from, how many views they were doing, things of that sort, gathering intel, again, under the guise of, oh, we're going to help you guys. Listen, man, if they were going to create something where y'all was coming in as equity partners, or y'all was coming in as people who was going to have some type of say-so in this, y'all would have been known. Y'all wouldn't be finding out after the app is created, after the tiers was created,
right,
after they done put a $500 a month play on you guys. Y'all wouldn't be finding this out at this stage and at this point, all right? Y'all would have been new, right? Now, some people still don't realize, they still got hope that maybe Joe Budden is not just effing them over completely, while other people have completely lost faith in Joe Budden completely.
Especially if you don't own the...
a
They're, I
$500
mean, they're
tier, a $500 Clipper tier.
Oh, I feel like that was a bad thing. That's more like a creative tier. If you want to like make a business out of shit, that's what
No,
that
I get it. He did that for the Clippers. He's telling you if y'all now, because the thing is, in my brain, it goes after a certain point, you guys aren't going to be able to do that for free. So it's either.
But aren't the Clippers a big part of how, Joe Budden's podcast spreads? That's a huge, everybody watches. Like, I'm upset. Like, I spend so much time editing these videos and trying to get a lot of content out. I don't get a chance to do a lot of the short form, but it's really what's taking over. That short form is a beast. If he discourages everybody from doing that and just gathers everybody in this Twitter space or whatever this new space is he has, I suspect he might take a little impact, and maybe not in his current reach, but in future growth. I'm pretty sure it will be an issue.
You do it over here. You get what I'm saying? The right way, because it's gonna get to a point where he's not gonna allow it.
All
Is
these
it $50 per year or per month?
I think it's an
per
annual.
month.
Monthly.
Per month. Yeah.
Oh
That
my!
shit is
Oh my
monthly.
Yeah.
Them niggas trying to
my
run it up.
gosh.
I
This
think
is doing
Hey,
crazy.
hey, listen.
Wait, hold on. Wait, let me confirm before I say. But I thought I read monthly though.
No, it's monthly. It's definitely monthly. You can
Yeah, see?
you can Klarna it. You can you can pay as you go. It's like
Afterpay for the
so
JVC was
Yo,
crazy.
they really got Klarna on that shit. Oh
Yeah.
They
my.
got everything.
Yo,
Afterpay, Klarna.
Ian!
They got Afterpay, Klarna. All the payment methods.
Yo,
If
that
you got
nigga
all the payment
Ian-
methods, take your ass over there.
Dog,
That's crazy.
that
500.
Ian is a great white shark. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You know what he
It
is.
is. They though.
How you know it's only Ian? I mean, we don't know if any of this is true. We listen to allegations right now. There's nothing to support or substantiate this other than what I'm learning in this video right here. But, I mean, who the boss? It's not called the Ian Schwartzman podcast.
It is.
You
They
know
shit,
it
though.
is.
It is. They shit. It's they shit. So hey.
He's short.
But
That's
he's
what he is.
But the way he came up here and was asking everybody individually about their analytics and impressions and all that, that's sharky. What the
Right in your face. He don't know. We're about to stab you in the
Some
back.
market
Thank you.
research, as people are.
$500 a month is
Thank you for this crucial information that will help me defeat you. What's going on?
definitely monthly. You can
Yeah,
you
see?
can Klarna it. You can you can pay as you go. It's like
Afterpay for the JVC was crazy.
Yo, they really got Klarna on that shit.
You can put Joe Rogan on layaway.
They
Oh my.
got everything. Afterpay,
Yo,
Klarna. They got Afterpay, Klarna. All the payment methods.
Yo,
If you
that
got
Actually costs more than artificial intelligence.
all the payment methods, take your ass over there.
dog,
And give it up.
that nigga Ian is a great white shark. You understand me?
You know what he
It
is.
is they shit though. It is
You
they
know
shit
it
though.
is.
It is they shit. It's they shit. So hey.
He's short.
But
That's
he's
what he
definitely-
is.
But the way he came up here and was asking everybody individually about their analytics and impressions and all that, that's sharky. What the
well, it's
Some market research, as people are.
$500 a month is
Insane. Insane. What's up with this video? All right, I guess that's it. I don't know why I cut off so briefly. Maybe Flacco got rid of the video. Maybe Joe Buttons is shutting us down. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm out of here before Joe Buttons get me.
Oh, man. Ooh, we're failing as a people.
If you like that video, you want to see some other dope videos, check out this one because we worked on it for you.
Luxury vehicles, coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles, violence, 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 violence.